So joining Celgene has been, the thing that I think that attracted me to Celgene, again, it's an organisation that is going through a massive stage of growth. It's a very exciting time for the organisation. It's a specialist organisation. It knows its patients very, very well. It knows its customers very well, and it has an awful lot to offer to those patients and to the clinicians that treat them. And the two things that really attracted me to Celgene were that real focus on patients, the opportunity to provide real value in the markets in which we operate, but also a real focus on people as well, and the culture of Celgene is very much what's attracted me. Well, I think the orphan drug, Celgene is very much an orphan drug company. That's the area we specialise. We specialise in developing products for serious debilitating illnesses, and mostly they are in the orphan drug area. I think the fact that regulatory authorities encourage pharma companies to develop orphan drugs just underlines the very significant unmet medical need within these therapy areas. What's often the challenge, though, is having got regulatory approval to market these products in the UK. The challenge then is obviously to ensure that we can achieve reimbursement so that these products get in the hands of patients. And there is a contradiction there, and it's a contradiction that I think is recognised by the regulatory or reimbursement authorities and by the Department of Health. The fact that it's often quite difficult to meet the stringent HTA cost-effectiveness requirements. It's difficult for an orphan drug to meet those requirements, more difficult for an orphan drug to meet those requirements. And I think there has been some recognition of that. Certainly introducing the end-of-life criteria has helped in some situations. But when you consider that these disease areas are the disease areas that have most significant unmet medical need, it does not sit well, I think, with certainly with companies like ours, but also the clinicians and also the patients and the patient groups, when those patients are denied the medicines, when it's clear that these are the same patients that have the most significant need for these medicines. So I am pleased to see that there is recognition of that, and obviously I'm optimistic that we will find a way to ensure that the differences between an orphan drug and other medicines are accounted for in reimbursement evaluations going forward.